Yo, it's time. It's time for the Golden Kamuy greatness. Now look, let me preface this by saying a couple things right now. I've heard about this fucked up CGI bear, right? I haven't seen it because I've been avoiding, Twitter since the episode dropped. But I've heard about the bear. Right? We'll see what it is when we get to it, right? And this is just one of many things I'm hearing people complain about with this first episode, which makes me apprehensive. But you know me, right? I'm still gonna go in and judge it for myself and judge it on its own merits, regardless of what anybody's had to say about it. And if it is fucked up, then it is fucked up. But that's not what I'm really concerned about with this adaptation, because after getting into Kokuku, I was like, yo, Geno Studio might be able to handle this. Even though the people on the project are kind of different backgrounds, I'll say that much. And apparently, there's an interview with the director. I'm not too sure of the details, but explains the bear, right? So, I don't fucking know what's going on. All I care about is that this series is adapted properly. The formal aspects aside, whether, the art and animation, cinematography, if there's problems there, there's problems there. And hopefully it's something that I can bear with. But I'm much more concerned about the quality of the adaptation and really staying true to the manga. Because from the bit of the manga I've read, I've only read the first 12, I was on chapter 13 when I stopped. I only read the first 12 chapters, right? Shit is god sauce. Shit is absolute god sauce. The only reason I stopped is because this adaptation was coming. So if this is really, truly atrocious, I'm going right back to the manga. Of course I'm going to keep watching this because I am excited to see it animated, but I'm going right back to the manga, dude. If it's really that bad, I'm not going to care about spoiling myself. You know what I'm saying? The other thing I wanted to say is, can we take a second to appreciate this casting right now? I mean, it's not going to mean anything to the people that don't know about these characters yet, right? And of course, unlike the people that are caught up on the manga, I don't really know these characters to this extent, but they were introduced when I was reading, right? But look at this casting, alright? You got fucking Suda playing Ogata, which is fucking lit. Alright? Then you have fucking Otsuka playing Tsurumi. Brilliant choice. But the thing that gets me more than anything else is that Nakata Joji is playing Hijikata. That's brilliant casting. Apparently, the seiyuu for Sugimoto and Asirpa are pretty much fresh blood. I believe Haruka's actually done a good amount of works, but as far as Sugimoto's VA is concerned, I'm pretty sure he's barely done anything. So that's an interesting choice, but with that kind of fucking, with that talent behind them, with the supporting cast, fire. Absolute fire. But anyway, let's get into it, dude. I heard we get to hear this man with a mission OP at the end of this, so I'm excited for that. I just want to see how this does as an adaptation, dude. I really do. So smash that like button if you're hyped. There may or may not be some issues with this fucking stream because I'm streaming this off of fucking Crunchyroll while I stream the reaction. You already know I hate doing that. But it is what it is. So we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My boy, dude. The god. Or demon, I should say, realistically. Whew. It's so fucking savage, dude. Sugimoto the motherfucking Immortal, dude. Who survives some shit like this? And goes into the trenches. I can't right now. Too real. Yo, this Seiyu is dope. Seiyu is perfect for the man. I like the way that first scene was handled, dude. I can't say it had the same savagery and brutality that it did in the manga, but it was dope. This motherfucker, dude. The reason for this whole fucking adventure. Look at that shit. Yo, that illustration is fucking crazy. I like how they handle the character designs and the art style. Stylization is nice. I guess I just gotta be wary of this, of how they implement this CGI. You drunk old fool. Motherfuckers like this, man. The legend. Bro. The gold. Also, I heard apparently same dude that did the ReZero ST that's behind this, so that's lit. Bro. So fucked. The madman. Every brothel in Otaru. Dude, that's so weird. Yeah, you're right, man. That's so weird. That shit looks like they had a real fire that they overlaid onto the scene, dude. Kill the bottle before you finish the tail, my dude. Yo, look at his eyes. Based. Yeah, that close-up is jarring, dude. Pacing is on point right now, though. Painstakingly carved it into their skin, dude. Honestly, this man is just a madman, dude. The whole fucking plot is insane. And you have to be crazy as shit to get involved in something like this. Yo, look at my boy! You saw that little smirk? The wheels are already turning in the man's head. You son of a bitch. Too careless. Exactly, Sugimoto. That's factual also. Like the greenness they pick for the overall composition of it. I like it too, man. It's a very somber tone as far as the color palettes, dude. And I think this is exactly what this series needs, to be honest with you. If they used even the slightest bit of a more vibrant palette, it would kind of change the overall tone and atmosphere of the series in a way that wouldn't be beneficial. This is the man right here, though. They don't, they don't actually do it here. I won't say anything. I don't think they do it here. A good man. This track is sexy, boy. Track is too sexy. Listen to that guitar, dude. They do it here. Fuck, man. Fuck. It's so fucked up, man. That's what I was thinking of. This motherfucker, dude. Cause you got too drunk and fucked up. You trying to off the man? God. I mean, that shit would make anybody hesitate, dude. Even I would hesitate off that shit. But yeah, you're right. I completely forgot that they show that there. What they don't show until later is Sugimoto's actual history with her. Telling me that you, Jojo, and Ku. I don't know about Jojo and Ku, but if I heard that story, yeah, I'd be out there. I'd be looking for leads right now. Look at this shit, dude. Look at how fucking brutal this shit is. You fool, Sugimoto. Had you met Asirpa sooner, you would have known. It's time. Man just took a bite. He was like, I'm saving the rest for later. You're disturbing his meal. Exactly. Yo, okay, that shot is fucking amazing. That shot is fucking amazing. So far, I haven't seen a single shot up until just then, except for the 2 flashbacks of the war, that have rivaled the manga panels. But that shit is fucking amazing. By taking the body, you guarantee that it's gonna find you. He found the poneglyph. That's the best comment I've seen all day. Yo, look at that charge, though. Yo! Oh, that's disgusting. I see what they were going for, too. That's what's fucked up about it. Goddess. My girl. Yo, that is disgusting, but it wasn't. Yo, I don't know. I need to do frame by frame with that, dude, just to get a close up of it. It looks so out of place. It looks so. I don't know what you guys were talking about before. This is not. That is not the same as the CGI implemented in Inuyashiki. Don't lie to me. Like, look at the fur. It's too. I mean, yo, if that's what. Sometimes you make stylistic choices and it goes awry. You know what I'm saying? I would have never ventured for this. Oh, that's, yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like that. It's not even that, like, in of itself it looks that bad. It's just because it's because it's in this background amidst these 2D designs, hand-drawn, mind you, that it looks so fucking out of place and disgusting. It's the worst implementation I've seen in a while. And the sad part is I can see why they tried to do it. Yaka's doing a great job as Asirpa, man. This is actually just as I imagined her voice. Dude, this is the combi of legend, man. Right? And especially because of the stark white of the snow, just seeing it kind of on top of that accentuates how out of place it looks. Yo, and the small, yo, what? And the small ship wasn't even CG. Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dude, as long as they don't utilize that technique for too many things going forward, I'll be alright with it, though. Because overall, you know, I mean, stylistically, some things are faltering, but overall, it's been nice. I love her so much, dude. I love her so fucking much. Now that she's out here, there's very few female characters that can surpass her this season. What I'm most pleased with is the pacing right now and the one-to-one adaptation. Like, literally, from my remembrance of first chapter, literally everything is flowing perfectly. Exactly. Look at that. Perfect symmetry to skin the man and take it with you and formulate the large map. That is the question, isn't it, Sugimoto? He's a madman. Dude, every time Asirpa says something about Ainu tradition, it's so intriguing to me. See, like, look at this lurk! But you know what? You know what it is, though? As disgusting as it looks, because it's so uncanny, it achieves this kind of hair-raising effect where I feel unsettled just looking at the fucking bear, dude. And I feel like that's what they were going for, but it's backfiring just because of the aesthetic that they established with the entirety of the series. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Ultimately, it's a detriment to them, dude. It's unfortunate. What the fuck was that? Yo, the straight blow. The straight blow to the face. In its eye. accentuate any sort of battle damage on the man's fist. I remember him flinching after that. I don't question the aim. Exactly. Don't question the... Yo, okay, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. It worked for the lurk, though. That's the only scene of the bear I like, was that last lurk when it was crawling through the forest. It was too unsettling. This is disgusting as shit. My nigga! Getting dragged. Only Sugimoto could survive this. The weight of that bear alone. Oh, this is that. Yo! Why? That's UCG2 for this? Yes. They did that panel well, though. If these are the only instances... And look, the bullet hole looks so nasty. If these are the only instances they're going to use this, I'm fine with it. This is like the... This is unfortunate. Because it just mars the episode. Impaled, boy. The luck of a fucking immortal, dude. The luck of a fucking immortal. Yo, how you gonna do the Todd dirty like that, man? Like, the bear should have been a singularity. The bear should have been a singularity. What was that fucking short with the bear? That fucking short. Man, I don't even remember. I'll look it up after. They should have followed that template. Dude, I love that shot. The displacement of both of them. And on top of that, showcasing the disparity in size. That's dope. See, like, look at that! It actually looked dope in that shot. It actually looked dope in that shot. And back to the flames. Back to the real life flames, dude. Literally, they filmed a flame on a green screen and just slid that right there. That's what they did. This track is flames. No pun intended. I didn't even mean for that to bounce off of that like that. The track is fire, though. Exactly. Exactly. Dude. It's the best part, don't you know, Sugimoto? Yeah, Ainu don't waste shit, boy. I love this dynamic so fucking much, man. Honestly, and just from the bit I read, if it weren't for Asirpa, this man's luck would have ran thin. 100%. Exactly. Which means it's already too late. I'll be getting there with first class accommodations. Nah, man. Can't do it anymore if you want her as a partner. Yo, what is this man's name, dude? Because that one track at the beginning, Suehiro. That one track at the beginning sounded like something he would have dropped in ReZero for real. But this is perfect. Look at that shot, dude. See, direction-wise and cinematography, as far as the storyboards, I actually like these angles in some of these shots that they implemented. And some of them are just straight-up panels out of the manga that they did justice, right? Overall, I enjoyed this episode. The most important thing for me was the pacing and the adaptation as far as the narrative. And it's on point. This is exactly where they should end it. This is what you do. Wait, before I say anything more, let me listen to this opening right now. It's the most anticipated OP for me left. Woo! Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh my god, fire. So good. So good. I love that opening, dude. Oh, there's post-credits? Oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker right here. They brought this man into the... Oh my goodness. Yo, can they give... Is there even, like, a chance for him to do anything, though? Because, like, I would love more narration from him. That's the best person they could have possibly picked. I have to check into that and see if it sounded like Kaiji narrator. It sounded like the Kaiji narrator. But anyway, that's how you fucking adapt a first episode, dude. 1-to-1, adapt the first chapter. Let's not get into the CG bears an abomination. Okay, I will say that much. The CG bears an abomination. I don't like what they did to it. You know what? It's crazy. The parallel between the one scene of the bear that I actually liked in CG and the last shot of Retard that actually looked good, everything else kind of jarring there, you know what I'm saying? And I see why they implemented it, but it was a failure. It's unfortunate, dude. Other than that, you know, there were some points where formerly, you know, cinematography, I actually like cinematography, but, and I see where the direction's going, but where the art and animation kind of faltered. But in terms of color palettes, in terms of the general aesthetic, it's on point, dude. It's actually on point. Overall, I'm happy with what I was presented with this episode, dude. The pros outweigh the cons for me with this first episode. So I don't think I gotta rush back to the manga like that, dude. I don't think I gotta rush back to the manga like that. I mean, I still kind of want to. But with this pacing, we're gonna get to, because I feel like next episode, if they maintain this pacing, I don't know, they're gonna have to accelerate, right? Because literally all they did was adapt the first chapter of this. But I feel like if next episode does, you know, chapters 2 and 3, because I feel like they have to end at the end of chapter 3, and then maybe accelerate just slightly. That'd be perfect pacing, absolutely perfect pacing. But it's gonna take a while for it to get to a point where I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's only single core. I may very well just keep reading the manga, dude. If you guys don't mind. I mean, it's going to take a few episodes for it to get past what I know already. But I'm going to wait just to see what the pacing is like in episode 2 so I can kind of judge where I think it's going, at what episode it's going to surpass where I've read up to. You know what I mean? Simo's VA is good despite it being one of his first... I think it's a perfect fit, dude. I mean, like, honestly... It almost makes me wonder if he auditioned for the role and, like, they were just straight up like, no, that's what we're looking for. Straight up. And they allowed them the room to actually cast some of these other, side characters in a brilliant way. I don't know, man. I'm pleased. It's not... When I look at this to, like, formally, in terms of animation quality and cinematography, what they did with Koku Episode 1, I would have rather... Because it was the same kind of somber tone in terms of the atmosphere, in terms of the aesthetic and color palettes. I would have rather them just done it like that. There's no need for the CG. Just to achieve that effect. Yo, I fucking just remember what it was. Hold on. I just remember what it was that I was fucking thinking about. Let me confirm. Motherfucking Gambo, dude. Anybody watch Gambo? If anybody here watched Gambo, that's what they should have done with the motherfucking bear, dude. That's what they should have done with the bear. It was kind of like a borderline traversal into that, but not quite. And it would have been alright. It would have been fine. And if you're telling me that they've already conscripted these people so they're going to keep implementing these techniques, I mean, I can only see certain areas where it's going to be useful. But, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Either way, the pros outweigh the cons for me in this first episode. That's all I have to say. There's some shit that was atrocious. There's some shit that was mediocre. And there was shit that was fucking quality. And you can't deny it. So I'm gonna keep going with this and try and enjoy it and try and hold off on reading the manga, even though if I have to compare, yes, the first chapter of the manga is still way better. But that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Should have gotten Yoshinari for the bit. Yo, if they did though, nah, that's too much, dude. They wouldn't. That would have fucked up the budget. That would have fucked up the budget. If they got Yoshinari, that would have fucked up the budget. That would have definitely fucked up the budget. But yeah, man. Let me know your thoughts, right? Can we leave the bear out of this and just let me know your thoughts on the episode outside of the bear? Because yes, the bear fucking sucked for the most part. There was one scene that it actually achieved the effect that I think they were going for, but it fucking sucked. And Ratar fucking sucked. And there were certain cuts that could have been way better. But overall, I was, and maybe it's because you guys set me up mentally to feel, some type of way about it. But I was pleasantly surprised. I actually think they did a great job of capturing the atmosphere of Golden Kamuy. There's some panels that are just way too savage in the manga that they'll never be able to do justice. But that's how it is with any adaptation, man. So like, you gotta deal with what you get. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. I gotta get up out of here. Oh my god, look at my boy Mitro trying to get off the pun game. It was bearable. It was bearable. Dude, you sound like fucking Kuma from Persona 4 right now, my dude. Don't drop bear puns. After Persona 4, I can't do bear puns, dude. I can't do bear puns. I don't like them. I don't like them. But nice attempt. Nice attempt. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Please smash that like button. If you're hyped for more Golden Kamuy, if you're hyped for more reactions, and if you enjoyed this one.